This center provides an amazing resource for our young people. Teens in Santa Fe have been asking for this facility for decades. They need a place to come, they need a place to make their own, they need a place to relax, do homework, have fun, be with each other. Whatever their needs are, this facility is designed to meet their needs. It is a long overdue promise to Santa Fe's teens to give them a place to grow, to learn, and to have a great future.
This center provides a focal point for the entire city of Santa Fe, not any one small part of the community. Paying attention to our youth, organized recreation, help with homework, computer stations. It's just terrific for the entire community, and we've needed this for a long time. I got to give a shout out and a thank you to Councilor Carmichael Dominguez and certainly Councilor Romana Beta. They were the push, and we went willingly.
Wow, it's a much needed place for our teens to gather. So our teens really haven't had the opportunity. They did have a teen center, but it was much smaller. It was a building that had been converted many times, and so they really needed a place where they could come take advantage of just hanging out, playing sports if they like, an outdoor place where they could do things, computer things. But what the biggest thing I think it does for our community is it helps, I think, teens transition into young adults. So, if they need any help with filling out applications or doing resumes or anything like that, that transition from really being a kid to somewhat of a grown-up, I think, is really important.
So this is such an exciting day because our community has needed a place for our teens to have their own space for many, many years. And this goes back for us and our family to our son, who many years ago chaired the Mayor's Youth Advisory Board and worked on trying to do a teen center. So to see this come full fruition, I just think is a piece for this community that we all can celebrate.
This center is going to provide just a safe space for all the teens. It's going to be a resource hub. It's going to be a place where, there's those days where they don't want to be at home and they just want to come to a space where they can just, open up their imagination and, learn something new. It's going to be a space where they are getting opportunities that they may not get on the outside. It's going to be a space where they can explore career options. It's going to be a fun, safe space for the teenagers of Santa Fe. And I'm hoping that as they grow on and as they go, they're teens when they get old enough, they can come in and they can run the space and do the same thing. So.
I think if I were a teen, I would use it as an opportunity to practice art, do some arts and crafts projects, find new ways to express myself, whether through sports that I never got to learn or talents and skills that I never got to express. The whole point of this facility is that kids can try things. It's a safe space. You can practice being a different kind of a person, a poet, an artist, a basketball player, a volleyball player, a technology geek in a good way, right? Learn how to program, learn how to code, learn how to grow up and be an adult in your own time and in your own space.
Wow, big question, because there are so many amenities with this teen center that I would want to, I'm so excited about everything, the technology component, the recreation component, and then I think just the sheer socialization component of that this center brings. It really is going to be a benefit for our young folks. I definitely, as a young person, would see myself spending a lot of time in the basketball gym shooting some hoops. Nowadays, I don't get to play basketball as much as unfortunately, but I think that is one of the components I really would spend a lot of time in this space, as well as the technology center. I remember growing up technology was a lot different than what it is nowadays. And so to have the opportunities that are before these young folks today, I definitely would have taken advantage of that, learned all of this technology, and figured out how I can have fun with it, make the best uses of it, and who knows, maybe even take that into a future career opportunity.
I think I would have been really like to have been mentored. I would like to have somebody who would give me some feedback about values and relationships and behavior and what the future might bring and that kind of thing.
Well, this is my first visit to the center, and I've already seen a bunch of things that would have excited me. The computer room is lovely. I like the outdoor space. I also love ping pong and pool, and I think what's wonderful is that there is a multitude of things to do, and I'm hopeful that there's such variety that it resonates with the cross-section of our community and our community of young people.
You know, I think looking at this beautiful facility and just having a place to come hang out with your friends and to just be myself would have been amazing. I didn't have these type of opportunities as a teen, and so giving this to our youth is really, truly a gift. And so I just think all of it is going to be so fun, and it's just going to be a great place for teens to socialize, have fun, and learn and grow.
My wish for Santa Fe teens is to make this your own space. Take responsibility for it, keep it nice, keep it clean, keep it fresh. Make sure that you love it and it will love you back as a space. It's yours. So my wish for the teens of Santa Fe is please come make this yours, take care of it, love it, and then pass it on to the next generation of teens so they can make it their space. It's got to continue to evolve, it's got to grow, it's got to become Santa Fe's teen space for the future.
I think the biggest advice or the most important advice that I wish I had when I was younger was that it's okay to figure out what your path is. I very much had an idea of who I was supposed to be and what boxes I was supposed to fit into. And it turns out that I'm not in those boxes. And it was really hard having to break out of them in my 30s. And it would have been really wonderful if I had known at 16, 17, 18 that I had the permission to explore what exactly it was that I wanted out of life and who I wanted to be, and that I would have taken the time to do that. So don't wait until you're older. Do it now.
Own your community. Make it yours. Tell us when you don't feel included and insist on being included. I know many teens are not of voting age yet. That doesn't mean that teens can't tell us in government what they need and what they want and what they should expect. Teens are working to take care of their families and help contribute to save for a future. They are doing hard work in school. They are thinking about their future, and they are really the future of our city, and we hope they fly, and we hope they come back to the nest and make the nest a better place for everybody, because I think teens have incredible, creative, and important ideas, and they have no sense of why things should take so long, and they shouldn't. And so I encourage every teenager who is in Santa Fe to really grab their city and love their city and get engaged.
Come to the center, right? Tell us what you want, tell us what you need, come and enjoy it. It's for you. We're going to make it as best as we can and be the place to be.
Never be afraid to talk to somebody if you're having issues, and be involved with your community. Get involved, be involved, know what's happening, but always try to find safe places to be, and encourage your friends to come along with you and be, and be contributors to our community.
I would say take advantage of what's there. You're not in it alone. I don't think people understand how hard it is for our youth these days. They're going through a lot. Our world is not easy to live in, especially when you're going through adolescence. And I feel like, unfortunately, the world also makes it feel like they can't ask for help and they can't seek support. So I would say, like, look, it's being built. People are here to welcome you, to take care of you, take advantage of it, lean on them to help you grow.